day today with clear blue skies, which I kind of knew it was going to be because last night we had a thunderstorm and it was beautiful. I think the thing with living here is, and the lake, is it's so open, you know, because we've got the lake, and the lake is the circumference, I can't think of the word there, the circumference of the lake is 10 miles, so you can just, and then past the lake is fields, so you can tell like how open it is here. And when the storms come in, you can see it rolling in really across the lake, and you can go upstairs in the bedroom and just watch the lightning just come down over the lake, and it's beautiful. So I think that broke the bad weather we've been having lately, and there was a lot of rain, but today is absolutely beautiful. It's not massively warm, but it is very, very pretty. Beautiful blue skies. So the girls are just having their carrots this morning for their breakfast. They're happy, and they're going to be kicked out in the garden in a bit. I'll probably put the pigs out for a bit first, and then clean the pigs out, and then put the big ones out for a bit in the garden. And yes, what have I got to do today? My house needs a good clean. I mean, the kitchen's messy, but I literally just got to unload the dishwasher and put this new stuff in. But I'm talking like I need to dust. I haven't dusted in ages. I've let stuff slip and all that. So I need to do that today. But I'm just going to grab a pen because some of my lovely friends who are international have asked me about some of the terminology that I use when it comes to food. And like the time of day that we eat and what that is and everything. So I thought I would kind of explain that a bit, and bearing in mind that a lot of it is regional as well, and you know, we're in Cambridgeshire, we're very close to Cambridge, we're half an hour from Cambridge, and we're west of Cambridge, and we are an hour from London, so you know, that's how southeast we are, and so different places, like in the north, they have different sayings and stuff. So this is just, I'm just talking from my area and the people that I know, because a couple of people from the States have asked if we ever have brunch. And I said, no, we're British, darling, we don't have brunch, we have breakfast. And I don't know anyone that has brunch either. No, I don't know anyone that has brunch or calls it brunch anyway. They probably do eat brunch, but they don't call it brunch. So I thought I would explain it. So I've got a piece of paper here, and so I thought I would explain it. So when we wake up, we have breakfast, and that's kind of like a personal thing. You know, you have that, you know, in the morning when you first, you know, when you get up, and you know, that varies. In the UK, I think it's pretty much safe to say, in the UK, people either eat cereals, toast, fruit, yoghurt, eggs, sometimes a cooked, you know, full English, but we don't really have things like pancakes and waffles. Occasionally, or more at the weekend, people do. So have breakfast, and then, so mid-morning, which I guess is when you guys have your brunch, we have something called Elevenses. And Elevenses is usually sort of either tea, it's usually coffee, but if you don't drink coffee, you have tea, and possibly possibly a snack. Sometimes people have, you know, I think in the olden days people would have had like a crumpet or, you know, something like that, or maybe cake, I'm not sure. But not everyone has Elevenses, and not everyone calls it Elevenses either. Some people don't call it Elevenses, some people just make themselves a drink or whatever. So this is probably more of a traditional, maybe old-fashioned British term, I'm not sure. But in our family, we still use this term anyway, Elevenses. And then we have our lunch, and that's usually between something like 12 and 2. And then we have afternoon tea. And sometimes that's also known as high tea. And that would definitely be tea, and then you have cake or scones or a tea cake, something like that. And sometimes you have little wafer thin sandwiches, like you know. But the high tea is kind of like more of a posh, or an old fashioned version. Like in my family, we do still call it afternoon tea. I don't know if we're just old-fashioned or what, but we still call it Elevenses and we still call it afternoon tea. We probably don't have a full-on afternoon tea by any stretch of the imagination. And actually, we only ever really have afternoon tea at weekends, not in the working week. So yeah, that's at weekends. And that's probably at weekends. This, Elevenses, is probably more of like a social thing. You know, you'd meet someone for coffee or something. Yeah, some people call it morning coffee. And so then you have afternoon tea, and then you have your dinner, and that's pretty much it. Now, this is where it gets complicated. So lunch is normally something like a sandwich or a soup or a light meal. If you have your main meal, your cooked meal for lunch, it then is called dinner. So we have dinner rather than lunch. So then if you have your main meal at midday, dinner then becomes tea. And then some people call dinner or tea supper. So that's when it starts to get a bit confusing. So I hope that's kind of helped and isn't too massively confusing for you. But that's kind of like the structure of what we eat and when and what we call it. But so in our house, we only ever have Elevenses and afternoon tea. Really, that's kind of a weekend thing or a social thing. It's not an everyday occurrence by any stretch. But yeah, we always have breakfast, lunch and dinner, or breakfast, dinner and tea. We never call it supper in our family, but some people do. So there we go. I hope that's helped for you a little bit. Anyway, I need to have some breakfast because I'm really hungry myself after all that talk of food. And then I guess I better make a start at cleaning the girls out and doing my accounts, because I want to break up the accounts with some other bits and bobs as well. So I will catch up with you later. I just want to show you this because it's so cute. Look, there's a pig in each tunnel. Just brought them in from the garden, and they're in their box in their tunnels. Hello, Bet. Bet's so dark because she's black. You can't really see her until she turns her head, and then you see her little white stripe. And her little eyes are dark, so you can't see her eyes. Hello. And there's Bay Cupcake Bumblebee. Oh, hello. Are you going to go back in your house now and come in there from the garden? They're just so cute in their two tunnels. I don't think they're going to do it now, but I was going to say, it's so funny when you put them back in their house and you've rearranged their layout. They spend time just running backwards and forwards, exploring and working out what's new and where you put stuff and all that. But Bay is being lazy and she's still in her tunnel. Still in her tunnel, whereas Betty is having a little bit of a roam around. Oh, Bay's escaping into the next tunnel. There she goes, in her tent. And that, in her tent, is where she will probably be for the rest of the day. Because she's a lazy piglet like that sometimes. Not my Betty. Oh, no, I stand corrected. Here comes Bay Cake Bumblebee. What are you doing? What are you doing? They're so entertaining. I could just sit and watch them for hours sometimes. Bless their little cotton sockies. There she goes. There goes Betty exploring. House is almost sparkling downstairs, which I'm very proud of. I've hoovered, I've dusted, I've tidied, cleaned the windows, cleaned the toilet, but downstairs loo. Ugh. Last thing to do is mop the floors, and I'm going to do, because we've got the same floor in the hall, kitchen, utility, so I'm going to mop the floors, but first I'm making lunch so that I was going to sit in the dining room and watch some YouTube, but as the weather is so beautiful, I'm going to go and sit in the garden. So I'm going to make my lunch and put my lunch in ready to go outside, so I can mop and then just walk straight outside and then leave the floor to dry. That's the plan. So I'm going to read my book outside. I finished the Highgate Vampire and I've started a new book, and I'm going to do a book haul of the books that I bought, because I bought a few books. So yeah, I'll do a book haul on this channel soon, but I'm going to read a book. But I was going to watch YouTube, and I was going to say that if you follow me and you leave me a comment, and I also follow you on YouTube, and I haven't left you a comment, don't think that it's because I'm not watching your video, or I don't like you, or anything like that. And it is purely because it means I haven't watched your video yet. I think I have too many subscriptions, but I like all the people that I subscribe to, and for different things. There's Filofax video, art people, vlog people, fashion people. I follow a lot of people, and I'm usually a week or two behind on videos, because I only watch about an hour a day of YouTube, and some videos are like, same as mine, 15-20 minutes long. So if they're 20 minutes long, I can only watch 3 videos a day. So I will get to your videos, is what I'm saying. It just takes me a while sometimes, but I didn't want you to think, oh, I've always commented on her videos and she never comments on mine. It's not that, it's just because I haven't got to them yet, and I promise I will, and I will comment on your videos. So just wanted to say that, really. So yes, lunch, mop, make lunch, mop, eat lunch. Oh, and spend time with the girls, because the bunnies are in the garden, and we're sort of pampering Splodgy a little bit at the moment. I can't remember if I told you a while ago, but she has a growth on her chest, and I think it's a little tumour, and the vets think it's a little tumour, and she's 8, so she's a fairly old bunny, and they've basically said that she's too old to operate on, which is so sad. And anyway, the tumour unfortunately seems to be growing. It doesn't really seem to be affecting her. I mean, she is sitting a little bit funny. She doesn't seem to be in pain, doesn't seem to be anything else, bless her, but it is growing, and she's getting on, and we don't know, bless her, how long we're going to have left with her. So we're kind of pampering her a bit at the moment, and just sort of spending lots of time with them. I mean, we spend lots of time with the girls anyway, because they're in the utility room, and we're usually around, and they have their cuddles every night, and sometimes I sit down here and work with, near them and stuff. So we're around them all the time, but we're just kind of showering Splodgy with extra love at the moment. So I'm going to go and sit in the garden with my girlies. just printed off some inserts for my filer packs because I'm starting to run out of some of my inserts. And you know, normally I have the ones with like my bunny on one side and my guinea pig on the other with this layout. I decided to take off the pictures for now because I've got some really cute stickers and stuff. These are the new stickers, well, some of the new stickers that I'm now selling in my Etsy shop, and I just really wanted to have a play with them and put some of those on some of my pages going forward. So I'm just going to cut those out and pop them in my planner, and trying to decide whether to decorate any pages or not. So we'll see. So I had some car and transport stickers left from some old stock that I hadn't sold. So I decided to use this washi tape that looks a little bit like road and put some cars on there, which is so cool. And then these stickers I love. These are the new stickers that I now sell, and I just love them. They're just so happy. I mean, look at the squirrel and the bunny and the hedgehog. I just love them so much. They makes me so happy. So I've just been playing really, and they're just super cute. I love the monkey. So that's what I've been doing, just printing off some inserts and putting some stickers down. Just some, you know, just little bits like that to make me feel happy, very happy. Yes, that's what I've been doing. It's still such a beautiful evening, and we've been to B&Q, the DIY place. Oh, he fell down the bottle. You're laughing at me. Look, he's laughing at me.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
It's not funny. Right, so we're kind of almost back home, and I should really look where I'm walking. And don't be mean, Jonathan. And right, okay.
Almost home. We live over there.
Yes, we are almost home, and we've decided to come to the other side of the lake to show you what it's like to the other side of the lake. And we're turning around. Just right over there is our village. So you can see what the lake looks like from the other side. I'm just seeing if I can zoom in to show you the sailing club, which is there. There's a sailing club which we often walk past. So there we go. That's our village over there on the other side. Oh, and there's loads of boats out tonight. You can see them over there. So which way are we going to walk then, bloke? We're going to walk to the dam, or we'll walk to the dam? Okay. Yeah? Yeah, we'll go to the dam, but it's all really green. So yeah, the other side of the lake. That's what it looks like. So yeah, should we go to the dam? Yeah. We'll go to the dam and show you the dam, because that's quite a good view from there. So there's lots and lots of cow parsley, which is quite nice. Smell it. I think they've cut the grass recently. This is the dam. What's John doing? Pardon? Being nosy. Okie dokie. Oh, because someone's having a fire. I can smell it. Yeah. So this is the dam, and the lake is just to the side, which we will be at in a moment. How far do you want to walk?
Another 5 minutes.
Yeah, because the car park closes at 8, doesn't it? Which is a bit of a poopum. So there, this is the dam, folks.
Shouldn't walk too far, because we'll walk home.
Yeah, well, it's 4 miles to our village. If you carry on down the dam and then look that way, it's 4 miles to home, which is quite a long way, really.
Come on down to the dawn of the world. Let's take that path through the atmosphere and give 4,000 answers to all of your questions, and maybe it will all become clear. Oh, take out your guitar and crowd in the palace, in the palace. With the crowd in the palace. Let's roll with the light and leave our coins behind. Ride the waves through the ages. See unknown plays and stages. Turn the engines on and drive right through the sand. Yeah, down that long road until we reach the end. Oh, take out your guitar and pray with the crowd in the palace. Oh, take out your guitar and pray with the crowd in the palace. And our souls are like magnets that attract us like fragments floating in the yellow desert air. They dance all around us, kicking up dust. From Bethlehem to Lancashire, oh. We stand looking on at a woman that's real. She was dark, but set free by fire and harps. Now she got a direction and found her glory. It's a connection to a lovely place. Oh, take out your guitar and pray with the crowd in the palace.
And then back home for tea and cake. This is the mug, the post-tea mug, which Joy won, didn't you, Joy? And in my recent post-tea giveaway. And then this is strawberry and white chocolate, which our local shop sells, and it's really very yummy.
With the crowd in the palace.